God says there will be massive changes in your life. If you ignore this, I will never help you again in life. Open this message quickly. This moment right here is not random. It's not by chance. I am speaking to you now, and I need your full attention. I have watched you cry when no one saw. I heard you whisper for help when you thought no one could hear. And now I am telling you, it's only for you just 5 minutes left before door closes. A massive shift is about to happen in your life that you've been unknowingly praying for. If you walk away now, if you ignore this, you will walk away from the very breakthrough I set aside only for you. This is not just a message. It's a warning and a promise in one breath. I am not angry with you. I am trying to save you. Time is moving quickly. The winds of your life are changing course. And I've held back certain storms just so this word could reach you before they break. What's coming is massive. The weight of your past will be lifted. The chains you've carried in silence will fall. But if you turn away and brush this off, you are refusing what I ordained just for you. The pain, the confusion, the endless waiting. None of it was wasted. You have not been forgotten. You are being positioned. I allowed the delay not to punish you, but to prepare you for what only now is ready to be released. This is the moment where you either walk into it or walk away from it. I won't beg. I speak once, and those who know my voice will move. If you believe this is your time, comment 1111 right now. You are not hearing this by mistake. Out of all the voices in the world, you landed here for one reason. I chose to speak to you now. I am God, the one who formed you, the one who knew your name before anyone else did. I saw the tears on your pillow. I saw the nights you didn't think you would make it. I know how tired you are, but you made it here. And now everything can change, but only if you don't walk away. You've asked for a sign. You've begged for a confirmation. This is it. You said, God, just show me if you're real. Show me you still see me. And so I'm showing you. I'm speaking to you as clearly as I can. Not in thunder, not in fire, but in this quiet, divine interruption. Because I love you more than you understand. And I'm tired of watching you live beneath the promise I placed over your life. I am not distant. I am right here. Every breath you take is proof I haven't left. Every heartbeat is a whisper of my love. You are still alive because I still have a purpose for you. Not small, not average, something that will shock those who counted you out, something that will silence the voices of doubt. But if you ignore this, you are choosing your own path, not mine. And I won't force you, but I want better for you. I want joy for you. I want peace for you. The time has come. You've waited, prayed, struggled, and endured. And now I am telling you, the waiting is over. There is a shift happening right now in the unseen. Angels are moving. Chains are breaking in the spirit. What felt stuck is being loosed. What seemed impossible is being realigned. And it's all happening now. But you must not delay. You must believe. You must move your heart closer to mine. I have seen the people who walked away from you. I have seen the betrayal, the loneliness, the shame. I never left. I was there in the hospital room. I was there when you said, God, if you're real, help me. I carried you through what should have broken you, and now I'm inviting you into what will bless you. Will you trust me? Will you believe I can still turn it all around? You are chosen not by people, but by me. I called you before you even knew my name. I have waited patiently as you wandered, hoping you would come back. Now I'm not waiting anymore. I am speaking. And what you do in the next few minutes matters more than you know. This is a holy moment. This is a divine shift. Listen closely. I'm not sending another sign after this. You've asked enough. Now you must respond. Lift your head. Stop listening to the lies that say you're not enough. I made you. I know exactly what you are capable of. The enemy tried to convince you that it was too late, that you messed up too badly, that you missed your moment. But I say, it's not too late. My mercy rewrites stories. My grace restores everything. But you must believe that this time is not like the last time. This is a turning point. This is the hour of change. Not next week, not next year, right now. If you're still reading this, it means you haven't walked away. That's obedience. And I bless obedience. Watch what I do with that simple decision to stay. Watch how I open the windows of heaven over your life. Watch how I fight battles you didn't even know existed. If you trust this process, comment 2222 right now. The road behind you may have been full of pain, but the road ahead is soaked in promise. I will restore the years that were stolen. I will heal what was broken. I will provide where there was lack. But you must stay close. You must stop looking at what others are doing and follow what I'm doing in your life. Your journey is different. Your blessing is different. And what I'm about to do for you will make sense of everything that didn't. I am preparing a table for you in front of the very ones who thought you would fail. I will raise you up not to boast, but to prove that my favor rests on those who trust me. You will lack nothing. You will not be ashamed. The storm may still be around you, but inside you there will be peace like a river. Because I dwell in you. My spirit surrounds you, and nothing formed against you will stand. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now you can reverse it. Say these 9 words, and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This is your moment. This is your window. It will not be open forever. 5 minutes may not seem long, but it's enough for me to move. It's enough for you to choose. And once you choose me, I will do the rest. But you must stop doubting. You must stop delaying. Your blessing isn't on the way. It's at the door. Let me in, and I will show you what I've been preparing for you. Not effort, just my hand. And I need you to believe it with all you have. Even if you feel weak, even if everything around you still looks the same. I don't need perfect circumstances. I just need your yes. If you believe this is the moment heaven touches your situation, comment 333 right now. There's something I need you to understand, and I need you to hold on to it. What's happening in the spiritual realm is more real than what you see with your eyes. Just because the breakthrough hasn't shown up in the physical doesn't mean I'm not moving behind the scenes. You've mistaken silence for absence. But I've been working in the invisible, lining up the people, positioning the places, preparing the door. And now I am about to reveal what I've been preparing. That pain you went through, it wasn't just suffering. It was shaping. You've been carrying too much alone. You've been trying to figure out what's next when you were never meant to do this by yourself. I'm not asking you to have the answers. I'm asking you to trust the one who does. That's me, your father, your defender, your rock. Stop running to people who can't carry what I placed inside of you. Stop shrinking yourself to fit in places I called you out from. This new thing I'm doing requires a new version of you, the real one I created, not the one shaped by fear or failure. I've seen the things you haven't told anyone. I've watched you carry the weight of disappointment and still smile through it. I've seen you give even when your hands were empty. I've seen your heart broken by the very ones you tried to love right. And I am proud of you even when you feel like you're not enough. I see your faith even mustard seed sized, and I honor it. You may think it's small, but it's more than enough for me to work with. You kept believing. That's why you're about to see what others only prayed for. The enemy has tried to discourage you with delays and closed doors. He's tried to convince you that your prayers were ignored. But I never ignore my children. Sometimes, my silence is my protection. Sometimes the no you received was saving you from something your eyes couldn't see. What I'm bringing now is what your heart truly needs. I'm not just after fixing situations. I'm after healing the deep places in your soul that no one else can touch. And now I'm reaching in. I'm removing the burdens. I'm clearing the fog. I'm realigning your purpose. You keep asking me, when is it going to happen? I'm answering now. Not with a date, but with the truth. When you stop trying to make it happen your way and trust me completely, that's when the shift begins. Not halfway, not when it's convenient. Total surrender. That's when miracles happen. When you say, God, even if it doesn't look like I imagined, I still trust you. That's when I move in ways you never saw coming. Your next season won't be the result of striving. It will be the result of surrender. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You just need me. And I already do. I knew you would fall short, and I still chose you. I knew you'd have doubts, and I still called you. I never changed my mind about you. Even when you were distant, even when you let go, I was holding on. That's why you're still here. Not by your own strength, but by my grace. You've made it this far, not because you had it all together, but because I never let go of your hand, even when you couldn't feel it. You are more protected than you realize. There are battles I fought for you that you never even saw. There are attacks that were meant to destroy you, but I blocked them before they got close. I placed angels around you while you slept. I covered you while you wept. You have been surrounded by my presence in ways you'll only fully understand in eternity. And now I am bringing you into a time of visible victory. I'm letting you see what I've been shielding and preparing. This is the season of unveiling. If you felt tired, if you felt weary, if you felt like giving up, know this. You're closer now than you've ever been. The enemy doesn't fight what isn't valuable. The pressure increased because your breakthrough is near. That storm wasn't a sign of punishment. It was proof that you're transitioning. Labor pains always come before birth. And what I'm birthing in you now will be so significant that it will break generational cycles, open doors for others, and leave a legacy. All because you didn't quit. Let your heart rest. You don't need to beg me. I already said yes. I already made a way. Now I just need your trust. Even if you're scared, even if you don't see how I never asked you to figure it out. I asked you to walk with me step by step. I am not just God over the destination. I am God with you in the process, and I will never leave your side. Comment 555 if you're choosing to walk with me again. Even when it's not easy, I am restoring your joy, that deep, unshakable peace you forgot existed. I'm bringing it back. I'm restoring your voice. You've let fear silence you for too long. No more. Speak again. Believe again. Hope again. I'm not done writing your story. In fact, I'm just getting started. The next chapter is full of healing clarity, favor, and divine connection. The past does not define you. The rejection did not break you. It refined you. And now I will reveal the beauty from those ashes. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free today? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I want you to lift your head not in pride, but in promise. The King of Kings calls you his own. You are royalty. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are loved with an everlasting love. This is your time, and this is your word. I'm not holding back any longer. My arms are open. My heart is set on you. Just come follow. Trust. Everything is about to change. You think you've been delayed, but I say you've been preserved. What felt like rejection was redirection. What looked like loss was my protection. You didn't fail. You were being rerouted to something higher. This world may not have clapped for you, but heaven has been watching every step, every silent prayer, every broken moment that didn't break you. I am rewarding the faith that stayed. Even when the blessings hadn't come yet, you held on, and that matters to me more than you realize. You asked me for signs, and I gave you this moment. You wanted a miracle, and I'm telling you, it begins now. Not when everything is perfect, but when you say yes, even while it's messy. Your willingness to listen right now is unlocking something in the spirit. This is not empty encouragement. This is a prophetic shift. What has been closed will open. What has been lost will be returned. What has been dead will live again. If you believe that, comment 777 to declare your trust in me. There have been seasons where you thought I was silent when prayers seemed to echo and answers never came. But I want you to know I've been collecting every tear, storing every cry, writing down every plea. Nothing was wasted. Nothing went unheard. You are not invisible to me. You never were. You were being prepared, not punished. You were being equipped, not ignored. And now you're stepping into what all of that was leading to. I'm about to bring divine clarity to your confusion. The fog in your mind, the battles in your soul, the questions that kept you up at night. I'm lifting them. I am speaking peace over the storm. I am releasing light into the darkness. You won't have to force things anymore. You won't have to beg people to understand you. What I'm about to release in your life will speak louder than any explanation ever could. I will make it clear. I will make it obvious. It will be me. People may have walked away, but I never did. Some turned their backs. Some forgot you. Some tried to dim your light. But I stayed. I've always stayed. even in your worst moments, even when you were angry at me, even when you pushed me away. I was still there, waiting patiently for you to let me be God in your life again. And now here we are. Your heart is open, your ears are listening, and I am ready to pour out everything I've stored for you. I am not just the God of second chances. I am the God of infinite mercy. I'm not done blessing you because you stumbled. My love doesn't run out. My grace doesn't expire. This next season is not about how perfect you've been. It's about how faithful I've been. You don't have to earn it. You just have to receive it. I am giving beauty for ashes, joy, for mourning, strength, for weariness. This is restoration. This is resurrection. This is me breathing life back into the places you thought were gone forever. Do not compare your journey to anyone else's. The pace I've set for you is different because your calling is different. What you've endured has qualified you for things others will never understand. Don't look at their timelines. Don't measure your growth by their milestones. I have appointed your time. I have ordained your process. And what I have for you will not be delayed, denied, or diminished. Stay faithful. Stay close. Stay ready. There will be moments when fear tries to creep in again, when the enemy whispers lies to pull you back into old patterns, old doubt, old pain. But you are no longer the same. You've grown. You've seen too much. You've tasted my presence. And my spirit is now your shield. When fear comes, speak my name. When doubt comes, declare my promises. You are not powerless. You are anointed. You are covered. I've placed people on your path who will carry you, speak life into you, and walk with you. You will no longer have to beg for connection. I am sending divine alignment. The right people, the right doors, the right opportunities. You won't have to chase. They will come to you because my hand is upon you, and my favor will make a way where there was none before. This is not hype. This is holy. Do not go back to the places I delivered you from. Don't entertain what I already removed. The temptation to return will come, but remember what it cost you. Remember how it drained your soul, how it broke your spirit, how it distanced you from me. What's ahead is so much greater. What's coming carries my peace. It carries my joy. It carries my power. Don't trade your future for a moment of familiar comfort. Speak life now. Speak it over your finances. Speak it over your health. Speak it over your family. Speak it over your dreams. The same Spirit that raised Jesus from the dead lives in you. And when you speak my word, heaven moves. Hell trembles, chains break. Declare that you are free. Declare that you are chosen. Declare that this is the season of fulfillment. And if you believe it, comment 1212 to seal it in your spirit. No eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has imagined what I am preparing for you. But I will show it to you. Not because you've done everything right, but because I love you with a love that never ends. A love that chases you down. A love that never gives up. A love that never runs out. You don't have to carry the weight anymore. You don't have to pretend to be strong. Let me carry it. Let me fight for you. I never lose battles. I am going ahead of you. I am making crooked paths straight. I am healing what's broken. I am restoring what was lost. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are right on time. You are exactly where you need to be for me to work. Just stay close. Keep your heart open. Trust me even in the silence, especially in the silence, because even then I am speaking. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financial freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I'm rebuilding on truth, strength, and purpose. And it's all for you, not for who others expect you to be, but for who I created you to be before the world tried to shape you. And if you believe this word is confirming what's been stirring inside you, comment 9999. Now, I don't need your perfection. I never did. I needed your attention, your surrender. Your heart turned toward me. Even if it's wounded, even if it's scarred, I can heal what people said couldn't be fixed. I can restore what was left in pieces. You've given your energy to everything and everyone else. But now I want you to give me what matters most. Your trust. Even if it's shaky, even if it's been broken before I can hold what you hand over. I can carry what you lay down. There's purpose in your pain. Nothing you've walked through will be wasted. Not the heartbreak, not the confusion, not the lonely nights or the silent mornings when you didn't want to get up. I saw it all, and I kept record not to judge you, but to redeem every moment. I will not allow the darkness to define your story. I will not let the loss be the final chapter. I am writing something new, something holy, something strong, and it begins now. You have been walking with wounds others can't see, smiling when you wanted to break, holding others up while you were sinking. But I never intended for you to carry all of that alone. I am lifting it now. Even as you hear this, something is beginning to break off you. The heaviness is starting to lift, not because the storm has ended, but because you are no longer walking in it by yourself. I'm with you. Every step, every breath, every tear, you are not alone. You've tried to make sense of why things happened the way they did, why doors closed, why people left, why the ones you loved couldn't stay. I know it hurt, but I want you to know I never left. In fact, I was closest when you felt the most abandoned. I wept with you. I stood beside you in the silence. And now I'm giving you beauty for those ashes. I'm giving you strength for your sorrow. What felt like an ending is actually the beginning of something sacred. Don't fear what's ahead. I've already gone before you. The same God who brought you through what was meant to destroy you will bring you into what will restore you. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to stay near to my word, near to my presence, near to the stillness where I speak. This isn't about being busy or productive. This is about being connected, rooted, grounded in me. There's a new strength rising in you now. It's not loud, it's not flashy. It's steady, unshakable. It comes from the fire you walked through and the grace that carried you out. People will look and wonder how you didn't fall apart. And your answer will be clear. God kept me because I did, and I will continue to. You are covered. You are shielded. You are mine. Some of the people you lost along the way couldn't go where I'm taking you. It wasn't rejection, it was redirection. I'm placing new relationships in your life, ones that will speak life into you, ones that will walk with you, not drain you, ones that will honor your calling instead of trying to contain it. You've been loyal to people who didn't value your light, But I'm bringing you into a space where your light will not only shine, it will grow. This isn't just about fixing your life. This is about transforming your soul. You will look back at this season and see that it was the moment everything shifted. Not because things suddenly became easy, but because you finally let me lead. When you stop resisting and start resting in me, things move, doors open, chains break, healing flows. This is not just inspiration. This is an invitation to walk in divine alignment with me. You've let shame hold you back long enough. That mistake, that failure, that regret, it's time to release it. I forgave you a long time ago. You're the one still holding it. Let it go now. Lay it at my feet. I'm not ashamed of you. I'm not disappointed in you. I see you through the lens of mercy, through the eyes of a father who would give everything to restore his child. And I already did. You are not defined by what they said, not by the name calling, the false labels, or the words that cut you deep. You are not your past. You are not your worst moment. You are not your fears. You are who I say you are. And I say you are loved. You are called. You are chosen. You are being prepared for something bigger than you've imagined. You don't have to be the strongest. You just have to stay faithful. I know it hasn't been easy, but I promise it will be worth it. The story I'm writing in your life will make sense soon. The puzzle pieces will fall into place, and the pain you endured will become the platform I used to speak through you. Others will be healed by what nearly broke you. That's how powerful I am. That's how deep my love goes. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is too far gone. If you're feeling that fire in your chest right now, that's not emotion. That's me. That's my spirit stirring something in you that was buried. A dream, a purpose, a prayer you gave up on. I'm bringing it back to life. You thought it was over, but I'm not finished yet. Comment 1 if you're receiving this word deep in your spirit right now. I've placed gifts inside of you, things that haven't even been awakened yet. You've barely scratched the surface of who you really are in me. There's more. So much more. And I'm going to show you piece by piece, step by step. Not all at once, because I love you too much to overwhelm you, but enough to know that I'm working. Enough to trust that I'm still writing something beautiful, even if the pages right now are painful. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people. And the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, clear debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are stepping into a season of sudden clarity, of peace that won't make sense to the world of answers that come out of nowhere. Because that's how I work. I surprise the ones who stayed faithful. I honor the ones who didn't quit. You're about to see what happens when obedience meets divine timing. And now I'm calling you out of that valley, out of that fear, out of that cycle that tried to keep you stuck. I'm calling you into light, into hope, into purpose. If you're ready to walk in that, comment 1515 right now. The enemy has tried to confuse your identity. He's tried to tell you that you're not chosen, not strong enough, not worthy of what's ahead. But hear me, he's a liar. You are who I say you are. You are my child. You are loved even when you don't feel lovable. You are carried even when you feel like you're falling apart. I know the heaviness in your chest. I know the nights you lay awake trying to figure out what's next. I've seen every piece of your battle, and I am not ashamed of you. I am proud of your endurance, even when you thought you were failing. You may not feel strong, but you're still standing. That's proof of my power in your life. If you were truly weak, the pressure you faced would have crushed you. But it didn't. You're here breathing, reading, hoping. That's strength. That's victory. You're more resilient than you realize because I've been holding you the whole time. Not for a moment have I let go. Not for a second have I turned my face away. I am opening doors that have been shut for years. Not because you forced them, but because your heart is finally aligned with my timing. I will give you access to things you used to only dream about. I will place you in rooms you didn't even knock on. I will position you in ways that make no sense to the world, but make perfect sense in heaven. You won't have to chase it. It's coming to you because favor chases the faithful. This season will be marked by restoration. Relationships you thought were beyond repair healed. Pieces of yourself you thought were gone renewed. Dreams you buried revived. I don't just restore the easy things. I restore what looks impossible. That's who I am. I am the God of the impossible. And what others gave up on, I am bringing back to life with my breath. Nothing is too far gone for me. You've been asking for signs, waiting for confirmations, searching for clarity. I'm giving it now. It's not coming through thunder. It's coming through peace, through this stillness, through this word that reached you at exactly the right moment. That's how I move on time. Not too early, not too late, always on time. And I am telling you now, you are stepping into the right time. The doors are opening. The path is clearing. The chains are falling. You don't need to understand everything right now. Trust is not built on having all the answers. Trust is built on knowing I am good. Even when the plan isn't clear, and I am good. I am for you, not against you. I don't withhold good things. I'm not trying to test your patience to break you. I'm teaching you to depend on me, so you don't build your future on things that won't last. I'm removing what you thought you needed, so you can finally receive what I've had for you all along. You fought battles no one knows about. You've cried over things no one noticed. And you've kept walking anyway. That faith is rare. That obedience is powerful. And I am blessing it. I'm releasing a peace over you that will replace the panic. A joy that will rise from the sorrow. A strength that doesn't come from striving, but from resting in me. You don't have to carry it all anymore. Lay it down. I'm taking it from here. Some people are going to be surprised by what I do in your life. They'll question how you rose from what was meant to destroy you. They'll wonder how you found peace in the middle of so much loss. And your answer will be simple. It was me. I will be the difference. I will be the reason. I will get the glory. Because I am the one who lifts from ashes, who heals the brokenhearted, who makes all things new. You are not running out of time. That lie has tried to torment you, to rush you, to make you feel like you've missed it. But my timing is perfect. You are not behind. You are right where you need to be for me to move. I am not limited by clocks or calendars. I move in seasons and moments, in divine setups that no one can block. And this is one of those moments, a setup, a shift, a holy interruption. Don't harden your heart. Don't brush this off as coincidence. I've tried to reach you before, through moments, through people, through pain. This time, I want you to truly hear me. Don't go another day living under the weight of fear, shame, or anxiety. I didn't create you to survive. I created you to live in full freedom. You don't have to stay in the prison you got used to. The door is open. Walk out. Walk free. You're going to feel my presence in new ways, not just in quiet moments, but in the middle of your day, in places you didn't expect. I'm going to show up and remind you I'm here. When you feel tired, I'll be your rest. When you feel anxious, I'll be your calm. When you feel weak, I'll be your strength. You won't have to reach far. I'm closer than your next breath. That's my promise. I am healing your heart, not just from recent wounds, but from things you buried long ago. Childhood pain, betrayal's words that scarred. I am touching the places that no one else has reached. I am healing at the root, not just the surface. You won't have to fake it anymore. You won't have to pretend it doesn't hurt. I see it all, and I'm not afraid of your pain. I'm ready to heal it, all of it. And when you rise, because you will, I will be right beside you, smiling, rejoicing, holding your hand like I always have. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are exactly where you need to be for me to begin something new. So lift your head, take a deep breath, and believe again. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer, now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. To you, everything I'm pouring out now, every word you're holding on to, is designed for what your soul has been aching for. You've carried pain for so long that peace almost feels unfamiliar. But I'm telling you now, get ready to feel peace like never before. And if you're believing for that peace, comment amen right now. I am walking with you through this next part of your journey, not from a distance, not from the heavens, but close. Closer than your fear, closer than your thoughts, closer than the breath in your lungs. You may not always feel me, but I am there in every step, in every moment. When the anxiety creeps in, when the loneliness rises, when confusion clouds your thoughts, I will be your clarity. I will be your comfort. I will be your guide. There's nothing accidental about your life. Even the moments you thought were wasted, even the ones you regret the most, I can use them. I already am. I'm weaving them into something that will speak of my glory. Something that will show others what grace looks like. You are not your worst moment. You are not the sum of your mistakes. You are mine. And I call you redeemed. I call you restored. I call you ready. There are blessings you've been asking for that I've already released, but you couldn't see them because you were still looking through the eyes of fear. That's changing now. I'm shifting your vision. I'm helping you see with faith, not fear, with trust, not doubt, with hope, not disappointment. What you couldn't see before is about to become so clear you'll wonder how you missed it. That's what my light does. It reveals what's been hidden in plain sight. You've thought you needed to be more spiritual, more perfect, more worthy. But I've never asked you to be anything other than honest with me. I don't bless masks. I bless the real you. The one who's been tired but kept going. The one who's battled silently and still praised me through tears. That's the one I'm lifting. That's the one I'm blessing. You're enough for me, just as you are. And I'm bringing everything into alignment in your life, starting now. I know you've asked, why me? Why the struggle? Why the heartbreak? Why the delay? And I want you to know, not a single moment of it was random. It wasn't punishment. It was preparation. The crushing wasn't to break you. It was to release what I placed inside of you. The oil, the anointing, the faith that only comes from fire. You're not walking around empty. You're carrying something holy, something heavy with purpose. And the world is about to see it. This next chapter of your life won't be about striving. It will be about flowing. You've done enough of the heavy lifting. Now let me carry what you can't. Let me take the pressure. Let me guide your steps. The doors that will open won't come by your strength. They will swing wide because of my favor, and no one will be able to shut what I've opened. No one will be able to block what I've declared. You've been misunderstood. You've been overlooked. But I see the truth of your heart. I see your motives. I know what others couldn't see, and I'm honoring your integrity. The times you kept quiet when you could have fought back. The times you walked away instead of lashing out. The times you gave when you had little left. I saw it all. And now I'm turning every one of those moments into miracles. There's a calm coming to the chaos. There's a peace that's going to guard your heart like a shield. It won't come from your circumstances. It'll come from me. You'll be able to smile again, to rest again, to breathe again, without the weight of dread pressing on your chest. I'm healing the inside of you first. Because when your heart is whole, everything around you begins to shift. You've been waiting for a sign that things are finally changing. This is it. The struggle is not your identity. The wilderness is not your home. I'm leading you into a place of promise, a land of peace, abundance, joy. But I need you to stop settling for what feels familiar and start walking toward what I've prepared. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but don't be afraid. What I have ahead is so much better than what you've left behind. And yes, there will be challenges. Not every day will feel easy, but you won't be alone. You will have me with you in every step. I will send help, strength, provision, and wisdom. I will whisper when you need clarity and surround you when you feel weak. You are never walking through life alone. Never have, never will. You are stepping into answered prayers. Prayers you forgot you even prayed. I didn't forget. I've been holding them, waiting for the moment that would be safest, healthiest, and most holy for you to receive. That moment is coming. Some of those prayers are about to show up in unexpected ways. You'll think, this is too good to be true, but it's not. It's me. It's your Father. And I love to surprise my children. Others may have doubted you. They may have questioned your worth, your calling, your growth. Let them talk. I'm about to show them what favor looks like. I'm about to lift you in a way that will silence every lie spoken against you. Not for revenge, but for testimony, so that others will know what I can do when someone keeps walking even with a broken heart. You've made it this far, and that alone is a miracle. Don't you see you didn't quit? You didn't let the darkness win. You didn't throw in the towel when everything around you said, give up. And because of that, I'm releasing something new over your life. It will be undeniable. It will be mine. If you feel that breakthrough rising in your spirit, comment 1 now to declare your faith in what's coming. You are stepping into a season where the weight lifts and the wonder returns, where the tears turn into joy and the silence turns into songs of praise. You are stepping into alignment, into destiny, into peace. And every piece of the puzzle is coming together not because of who you are, but because of who I am. I know you've waited a long time, longer than most people know. You felt forgotten, delayed, even overlooked by me. But let me tell you, this delay is not denial. I never said no. I was saying not yet. And now I'm saying get ready. What I'm doing in your life won't just answer one prayer, it will answer many. Things you've been silently hoping for, even things you never dared to say out loud, are about to be fulfilled. If your heart believes that this is speaking to you right now, comment 222. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. This time, it will be different. This isn't going to be like the last time you got your hopes up. This isn't going to end the way the others did. Why? Because you've changed. Your heart has matured. Your trust has grown. Your faith has been refined by fire. You're not stepping into this next season from a place of desperation. You're stepping in from a place of alignment. You've let me prepare you, shape you, and strip away everything that wasn't meant to stay. Now, what's coming is not just a blessing. It's a match for your growth. You've had to watch others receive what you prayed for. You smiled for them, but deep inside you wondered, when will it be my turn? I saw those moments. I saw the quiet battles you fought with comparison, doubt, and discouragement. But you never let those feelings take root. You brought them to me. You stayed faithful even in your disappointment. And because of that, I'm lifting you up in this season. Not just for what you did, but for who you are becoming. Some of the most powerful work I've done in you happened in your lowest places. Not on the mountaintops, but in the valleys, when no one was watching, when you had to choose between bitterness and trust, when you had to forgive when it hurt, when you gave love with no guarantee it would be returned. Those are the moments that made you stronger than you even realize. And now the strength I built in you is about to carry you into the next level. You've questioned if you really heard me. You've wondered if you missed something, made a wrong turn, or misread the signs. Let me clear that now. You didn't miss it. You didn't mess it up. What's meant for you has not passed you by. I held it in place until you were ready. That time is now. You are not late. You are right on time. The enemy wanted to convince you that you missed your moment. But I never removed your promise. I was just getting you ready to receive it. What's ahead will not be about struggle. It will be about stability. You've been in survival mode for so long that you've forgotten what peace feels like. But I'm bringing you into a place where your heart can rest again. No more guessing. No more emotional roller coasters. No more wondering if the bottom will fall out. I'm anchoring you, I'm establishing you. I'm surrounding you with what is healthy, holy, and whole. I am setting divine appointments. The people you're about to meet, the places you're about to enter, the doors that are about to open, they've all been arranged by me. You won't have to force your way in. You won't have to beg for a seat at the table. I've prepared a table for you in the presence of those who doubted you in the face of every attack. I'm not doing this to prove a point. I'm doing it because I'm a God who finishes what I start. You are not walking into this next season empty. You are carrying wisdom now. Discernment, strength, authority. You've learned who to trust and who to release. You've learned how to pray in silence and believe without applause. That kind of faith moves heaven. That kind of trust releases miracles. And now it's time to see what you've believed, for in the dark show up in the light. I'm releasing clarity. The confusion that's clouded your decisions is breaking. The noise that's been drowning out my voice is silencing. You're going to hear me clearer, feel me closer, know me deeper. This is not just a season of external blessing, it's internal healing. I'm healing the way you see yourself. No more living under shame. No more replaying your failures. I call you forgiven. I call you free. And that freedom, it's going to overflow. It will touch your relationships, your finances, your health, your purpose. This is not a surface level shift. I'm reaching deep. I'm restoring things you didn't even know were broken. Childhood wounds, old fears, places you thought were too far gone. Nothing is beyond my reach. I'm rebuilding you from the inside out. Some people won't understand what's happening in your life. That's okay. You're not called to explain it. You're called to walk in it. You don't owe anyone proof of my work in you. The fruit will speak for itself. The peace you carry, the doors that open, the joy that returns. It will be clear that my hand is on you, that my favor is with you, that you are walking in something holy. The blessings coming your way will not come with sorrow. They won't drain you. They won't confuse you. They will come with confirmation, with peace, with ease. That's how you'll know they're from me. I don't just give gifts. I give what strengthens your soul, what builds your purpose, what brings lasting joy. Get ready. It's coming and it has your name on it. It shook heaven. And now I'm responding. Not with just comfort, but with change. If your spirit knows this moment is your shift, comment 333. Now this isn't the part of the story where it ends in pain. This is where it turns. This is where what was meant to destroy you becomes the foundation for your testimony. You've walked through fire and you didn't even smell like smoke. That's not your strength. That's my hand. I was with you when you were breaking. I'm still with you now that you're healing. And soon I will be with you when you rise. Don't think for a second that your prayers were wasted. The ones you cried through, the ones you didn't know how to finish, the ones that sounded like silence, but carried the weight of your whole soul. I caught every one of them. I stored them. I remembered them. And now I'm about to answer in a way so personal, so undeniable, that you'll look back and say, only God could have done this. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I've been preparing people behind the scenes to bless you. Aligning moments you never saw coming. Building doors you never knew you'd walk through. You were praying for an answer. I was preparing a harvest, and it's almost ready. You won't have to strive for it. You'll step into it, not because you pushed, but because you trusted, because you kept going, because you stayed close to me even when you didn't feel me. Now I'm doing something deeper. I'm not just changing your situation. I'm transforming your identity. You've seen yourself through the lens of trauma, failure, rejection. I'm replacing that lens. I'm helping you see what I've always seen. Resilience, purpose, value. You are not broken. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are being restored piece by piece. And the version of you that's rising now is stronger than anything the enemy tried to destroy. Stop apologizing for how long it's taken. I never measured you by speed. I measured you by heart. And your heart has been growing. Your faith has been deepening. You've been refined, not rejected. And because you didn't give up, the release is coming faster than you expect. Suddenly, quietly, powerfully, because I do my best work in the stillness when no one's watching but me. And I've heard the lies whispered to you. The ones that told you you're forgotten, that nothing will ever change, that the best days are behind you. Let me say this as clearly as possible. Those are not my words. I speak life, not fear. Hope, not despair. You haven't seen your best days yet. The chapter that's coming will hold more peace, more joy, more clarity than you've ever experienced before. And if you're declaring that by faith, comment 777. You are going to feel different soon, lighter, clearer, more certain. Not because your surroundings changed first, but because your spirit is finally aligning with truth. You're no longer carrying what I told you to release. You're no longer chasing things I already removed. That freedom, that lightness that is me, that's what it feels like to be healed. And it's only just beginning. I'm not done talking to you. I will speak through people, through scripture, through small moments that stop you in your tracks. I'll confirm what I said again and again. I don't play games with your heart. I don't tease my children. When I say something, I do it. And I said I would never leave you. I said I would make a way. I said I would restore what was lost. And that is exactly what I'm doing even now. I'm sending peace into your atmosphere, into your home, into your body, into the corners of your mind where fear still tries to live. I speak peace over the panic, peace over the pain, peace over the past. Breathe that in now. That's me. That's my spirit reminding you that you are safe, covered, chosen, held. You've walked through a season of pruning. Things fell away. People left doors closed. It wasn't punishment. It was preparation. I was removing what couldn't stay so that you could grow. Pruning feels like loss, but it's actually life. What remains now is rooted, real, aligned with your purpose. What's coming next will be built on this deeper, stronger foundation. Don't be surprised when what used to shake you no longer moves you. That's growth. That's healing. That's me. I'm maturing your spirit. You're no longer at the mercy of emotions. You're grounded in grace. You'll face the same storm and respond differently. Not because the storm changed, but because you did. This is what it means to walk in my strength. The shift is here. You've entered the stretch of your life where things fall into place. People will ask how it happened, and you'll tell them, God did it. Because no one else could have made the way. No one else could have brought the healing. No one else could have known exactly what your soul needed. I knew, and I came through. Not because you earned it, but because I love you. Your life is about to speak of my glory. Your testimony is about to bring others to me. The story you thought was over is about to become someone else's miracle. I will use everything, the loss, the pain, the delays, the doubt, as fuel for a fire that draws others to the light. You've been through it, but you're still here. And that still here is powerful. I have been walking with you through the shadows. When no one else understood what you were carrying, I did. When you were too overwhelmed to even pray, I heard the groaning of your spirit. You've never needed fancy words with me. I've never